Me personally, I prefer not to read a piece of paper over and over and over. That takes too long, and it's not the most effective way to memorize anything. Especially when that drill start really put that pressure on you to recite everything on the spot. You're going to be fumbling and bumbling and forget everything because that energy is going to be different and that intensity is going to be out of this world. So everything that I'm saying, I actually implemented for myself. I thought these strategies 10 minutes into reciting the creed. So I ain't seen nobody else do this. And I see people do the loops. Check my loop out as well. Hear my voice for an hour. So let's get to it. First tip. So depending on your rate of speech and just doing it by yourself, the creed is typically 38 to 45 seconds long. So I will say, calm down. Don't get overwhelmed. You're going to learn the creed one way or another. So be prepared. I recommend highly because you don't want to be a target while you're there. Because he showed if you don't take the process seriously, that there's going to be hyper-focused attention on you. And that's attention that you do not want to have. You're going to get smoked regardless. But you don't want that pressure to be on you. So I'm going to start with the common mistakes. So in part of the creed, where I messed up a lot at, or I've seen a lot of people mess up at is, I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. Common mistake people do, they always say will before always. I will always. And I actually watched a popular YouTube video when they were reciting the creed. They was actually saying will. They wrote it correctly, but they were saying will. And I understand because will rolls off the tongue very naturally after you say it. It's easy to mess up. Because think of it, I will always maintain my arms. That sounds natural to say subconsciously without even thinking about it, like I was saying earlier. So I'm going to give y'all an example how to correct that. So imagine the script as a car and you're headed to your military job or whatever. Excluding the engine, you need wheels to move. So you're going to remember this simple phrase. So when you say your little 4 series of wheels, I'll always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave fallen comrade. Just remember this. There's 4 wheels, no spare tires. Meaning that after you say that little series of wheels, there's no need to add a wheel for the rest of the creed. I'm going to give y'all another example. After you finish the word saying comrade, I will never leave a fallen comrade, think of it like this. When I lose a comrade, I lost my will. So after you say comrade, there's no need to say will because you already lost it when the comrade fail, whatever. So that's another way to memorize it. Next thing, I always put acronyms with anything that has a list or a memorable phrase, the trigger, the order, so it makes you cite everything correctly out loud. Back to the maintain my arm example. I put my mess, M-E-S. Maintain arms, equipment, and self. And I say my first because you're going to put my in front of every word that you say. So when you put my in front of self, guess what word you get? Myself. And it's a few more, such as I stand ready, DD, USA. Make sure you say USA because you want to say United States of America, and DD is deploy, engage, destroy enemies of United States of America in close combat. I'll explain the easy way how to remember the wheels. Remember this phrase. Mission first, never accept quitting and fallen soldiers. So, or you can say mission always comes first, death come last. So remember that little sequence, you should be fine. Last advice, when you recite everything, you're going to be saying everything in front of a drill sergeant and also amongst your peers. It's either going to be planned or it's going to be randomly. So you just saying that quietly to yourself, blah, 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 it's not going to help when they put that real fire in you. So I would say practice in front of a mirror, do a mental movement, arms behind your back, and just look at yourself while you say it. And if it's choppy, make sure that you finish the last word and just re-say everything over and over because you're not going to get that opportunity to correct yourself as frequently when you got people yelling at you in your face. So I hope you found this video beneficial. Let me know what you think and what your experience was like memorizing this creed and also your experience in MEPS and just going over the creed in general. You already watched this video so far. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. I got more military and other dope videos ready. Hit the notification, stay tapped in, and I'm out. Gone.